Good morning, everyone. This is Parth, and welcome to my channel, My Ride, My Review. Today, we'll be reviewing the Hyundai Sonata 2012 petrol automatic. So, I purchased this vehicle in May 2022, and I have driven around 2000 kilometers. So, I can give you a feedback of how it drives and what it likes to drive an automatic Hyundai Sonata. So driving an automatic. So the good thing about this vehicle is that you don't feel that the engine is searching for gears. So be it a stop and go traffic or be it in highway, you would hardly notice when the gears are getting changed, and that leads to a very smooth drive for the driver as well as for the occupants. And however, the flip side to that is that it does not feel like a near 200 bhp car. So just for your information, this car makes 198 bhp of power, to be precise, but it does not feel that powerful, because the only problem is that if you are pressing the accelerator to the metal, you'd only hear a growling noise of the engine, and that does not reflect in the performance of the car. But having said that, it also picks up the speed rather quickly, and you won't even notice that when you are driving in triple digit figures. So talking about the drive mode, so the automatic model, it has a trip tuning function, as well as it is provided with pedal shifters. So you get all this goodies, so to make your driving rather engaging. But having said that, you won't be able to notice any difference in terms of the engine performance when you are driving the vehicle in D mode or in the manual mode. So, and at times the vehicle response to throttle input feels rubbery, as in it takes some time to actually register that input of the throttle and then behave accordingly. And so that's the reason if you are planning for an overtake, so it does take some time so for you to plan, because unlike the CVTs and DCTs, this AT is rather I won't say boring, but it takes its own sweet time to get to speed. The trip tuning mode, it helps when you are actually when you want to drive rather enthusiastically, or say in the twisty roads. But in the normal highway, I personally prefer to drive it in D mode only, wherein I let the engine take control, and the gear changes being quick, so it does not bother me at all if I'm driving. So the good thing about this automatic model of Hyundai Sonata 2012 is that it is provided with cruise control, which is a glaring omission in the manual variant of this vehicle. So the cruise control, you get the steering mounted buttons for that, and you can switch it on and off. So if your cruise control is switched on, then the moment you apply the brake, it disengages. So but having said that, it is mostly for driving in highways instead of a heavily jammed road with traffic. Talking about the NVH levels, it's very subdued, in the sense that the engine noise is hardly audible till the moment you are driving this vehicle below, say, 3000 RPM. So if you somehow get past that, then you can rather hear those engine noises inside the cabin. The road noise, the wind noise are very subdued, so you feel like you are cocooned inside this vehicle and then rather insulated from the outside environment. Another good thing about this vehicle, or rather I do not know, for enthusiasts it's a bad thing, but for the occupants, having a soft suspension helps. So it just feels like gliding through potholes and the undulations of the road, but it is not a corner carver. So, and even the steering, so this has a hydraulic steering, so it does help you with a better response, but it is not to the mark of other driver oriented vehicles. It is a long vehicle, but I think it's longer than even the Toyota Fortuner. So you get an idea of the amount of space that you get inside the vehicle. It is comfortable. So all the seats are ventilated seats, even the passenger seats. So you have heated and cooled down seats, which perform nicely. And that's it. So talking about the mileage, so the mileage that you get, that I am rather getting for this vehicle, is terrible. So right now I am getting around 5 to 6 kmpl in a 60 to 40% of 60% city drive and 40% highway drive in that condition. But for a highway only drive, perhaps you would be getting near about 8. So I never got anything beyond 8, and that too when you are keeping the RPM under your control. So the moment you feel to drive it more enthusiastically, the mileage drops drastically. So that's what. So this vehicle is mostly for drivers who are light-footed. Will not award you with enthusiasm when you are heavy-footed, and better suited for a chauffeur-driven occupant. You would enjoy the sofa type seat in the back, and so far it's a good package. I have been driving, as I said, for almost 4 months now, so I have no qualms against it. The only issue is that the mileage is not what I would have rather wanted. So I keep it mostly for highway commutes, and so that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I will make another review of the interiors and the features that you get. So this car was launched in 2012, but still the amount of features or the goodies that you get are way ahead of their time. So even vehicles of that price range in the current generation, they won't provide you that. The only thing that you are missing here is the sunroof. But stay tuned for the interior review. So thanks for signing in. Do subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.